New beauty lines can be exciting, but sometimes that pigment payoff just fails to deliver. Product quality aside, there have been some questionable collabs that nobody asked for, adding more palettes to an already saturated market. Some launches were doomed from the get-go, while others ended up experiencing a failure to launch entirely.
How long does it take you to typically think of the names for all of your products?
Morphe and Charli and Dixie D'Amelio. Even if you're a massive makeup fan, you have to admit that it seems as though the market is getting oversaturated since everyone is slapping their face on a brand nowadays. No offense to Morphe, but they have a long history of collaborating with social media stars, and it not exactly working out. So some fans are understandably apprehensive of the fact that they're working with sisters Charli and Dixie D'Amelio. These two TikTok stars are usually either seen barefaced or with a touch of natural makeup, so working with Morphe just seems like an odd connection. Are Charli and Dixie really passionate about these products, or is Morphe just capitalizing on their fame in order to sell us pots of jelly eye shimmer? Florence by Mills. There's no doubt that Millie Bobby Brown is incredibly talented. She can act, model, and is the youngest person to be named a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. That being said, some fans couldn't help but notice she may need to work on her face washing technique when promoting her brand, Florence by Mills. According to Millie, her line features fun and affordable products, but it's unclear how often she uses them herself. When she shared a video of herself cleaning her face, we couldn't help but notice that her products didn't seem to be removing her eye makeup and that her face seemed remarkably dry. Some fans wondered if she was just pretending to wash or if her products were simply ineffective. Many makeup mavens are skeptical of purchasing products from celebrities when they doubt the stars are actually using them. The Momager collection. Okay, we know it's hard, but try not to be distracted by the super cute packaging on the Kylie Cosmetics Momager collection. Kylie Jenner absolutely knows how to make things look adorable, and this collection is no exception. Plus, what keeping up with the Kardashian fan can resist product names like Your Sister's Going to Jail? But many fans were underwhelmed by this Kris Jenner collab once the novelty wore off. After all, Kris isn't exactly known for being the most makeup-savvy member of the family and freely admits that she usually has someone else apply it for her. Hey, who can blame her? Not only did Kris's involvement seem like a mere marketing gimmick, but many cosmetic fans found the shades repetitive, and they were ones most of us already have in our makeup bags. Jaclyn Cosmetics. Jaclyn Hill became known for her amazing makeup tutorials involving celebrities like Kim Kardashian. She also had some incredible collaborations like her Champagne Pop highlighter, which sold out in 20 minutes. So naturally, fans were thrilled when she announced she was starting her own beauty brand, Jaclyn Cosmetics, until pretty much everything went wrong. There were serious quality control issues with lipsticks breaking, having texture issues, and even having hair and mold on them. When a new brand launches, it's not unusual for there to be some issues early on. Even Kylie Jenner had that problem with Kylie Cosmetics at first. But Jaclyn Cosmetics was so disastrous, it ended up costing the beauty guru a lot of fans. Dragon Beauty. Nikita Dragon has tons of fans out there, but some were skeptical about her launching Dragon Beauty. Not because we don't want to look as gorgeous as Nikita, but because she's been accused of overusing apps like Facetune to give herself a smooth and flawless appearance. Unfortunately, they don't have a real-life Facetune yet, so makeup is the next best thing. Yet how can we tell how well her products work if Nikita uses apps to influence her appearance? She's been accused of enhancing her own face, and her collaboration with Jeffree Star caused backlash when he was blamed for editing her complexion to look darker than it is in real life. KKW and Winnie. At this point in her career, Kim Kardashian can pretty much collaborate with anyone she wants to, which is why some fans were stunned when she chose model Winnie Harlow. Yes, Winnie is gorgeous, and her vitiligo certainly helps her stand out, but she had been the subject of controversy quite a few times before KKW and Winnie was released. She shared a clip on her Instagram stories of a man's stomach with a caption that seemed to imply unkind things about his appearance. Winnie was also called out for mocking fellow model model Ducky's hair, calling her a cauliflower head. Many fans felt her actions were inappropriate, especially since Winnie claims to promote body confidence. They think Kim could have made a more informed pick about who to launch a collection with. Rare Beauty. Selena Gomez is a singing superstar who announced her own makeup line called Rare Beauty. But is she really passionate about these products or just hoping to make some quick cash by capitalizing on the connection between Rare Beauty and her album, Rare? Some fans have accused Selena of monetizing her name and adding more unnecessary celebrity-endorsed products to the market. For Selena's line to be truly rare, she'll have to stand out from the crowd, which isn't impossible for celebs to do. Just look at Rihanna's groundbreakingly inclusive Fenty Beauty. Jeffree Star. Since he seems to constantly be in the middle of one controversy or another, it's kind of amazing that Jeffree Star is still creating cosmetics, let alone raking in millions of dollars. He's definitely had a ton of success with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but that doesn't mean he hasn't had some misses in addition to his hits. Plenty of people were offended by his cremated palette, not because of the quality of the product, but because they felt it was in poor taste to release it during a pandemic. Let's just say the name cremated wasn't the grimmiest title in the palette, and his timing certainly wasn't the best. He also had some serious quality control issues with his Jeffree Star Cosmetics with Shane Dawson Conspiracy Collection, Kylie Jenner's Silver Series. Kylie Jenner is used to private jets and shopping sprees, so maybe that's why she was surprised by the backlash against her Silver Series brush set. According to Kylie, $360 is a totally reasonable price to pay for a brush set, but fans weren't quite so sure. After facing some critical comments, Kylie justified the high price tag by pointing out that these are natural hairbrushes, which command a higher price than synthetic materials. She also compared her price point to high-end brands like MAC and Kevin O'Coin, which caused many fans to point out that she hadn't been in the industry long enough to earn such a comparison. When the brushes were finally released, many who did pay the price weren't exactly thrilled with the results. Manny MUA said there was way too much shedding and not enough pigment distribution to justify the cost. Jojo Siwa makeup. It's hard not to get caught up in Jojo Siwa's enthusiasm, so it's no surprise kids were rushing to Claire's in order to buy her makeup set. Who wouldn't want to look as glittery and glam as Jojo? But there was just one little problem. The sets were contaminated with asbestos, which resulted in a warning from the FDA and products getting pulled from the shelves. This was a serious issue, and thankfully Jojo took responsibility, claiming that her fans' safety was her top priority. She admitted to trusting the wrong people and offered customers a full refund of the products. Estee Edits. Attaching the name of someone in the Kardashian-Jenner family to a product seems like a quick way to make a ton of cash, but that isn't always the case. Estee Lauder found that out the hard way after hiring model Kendall Jenner to promote their line targeted towards teens, Estee Edits. If you haven't heard of it, well, you're not alone, because it didn't exactly go over well. Kendall created her own orange-red lipstick shade, which immediately sold out and had fans clamoring for more, but for some reason, Estee Edits didn't capitalize on their connection to Kendall or incorporate her name into any other branding. The line was eventually discontinued after it failed to impress, and to add insult to injury, Kendall's contract with this beauty brand seriously delayed her collaborating with her sister, Kylie Jenner. Now these two are finally putting a collection together and fans can't wait. Influencer must-haves. Benefit Cosmetics is another major makeup brand that learned the hard way that attaching big names to your product simply isn't enough to guarantee success. They put out a collection exclusive to Sephora, which involved 5 different beauty YouTubers. What could go wrong? Well, pretty much everything. Fans weren't impressed by the travel-sized products or the fact that these were just old Benefit products with updated packaging. Jeffree Star, Manny Gutierrez, Nicole Guerrero, Laura Lee, and Karen Sarahi Gonzalez just weren't enough to get fans interested in smaller and more expensive versions of products they already owned. Power of makeup. Her real name is Nikita Dragon, but you probably know her best as Nikki Tutorials. She was one of the pioneers in influencer collaborations with beauty brands, and ended up being a cautionary tale about signing on the dotted line. Fans were so excited when Nikki announced the Power of Makeup was going to become a palette and product bundle in conjunction with Too Faced. But in 2017, 2017, Jeffree Star spilled the tea that Two-Faced CEO Jeremy Johnson had grossly underpaid Nicki during the deal. She admitted to being naive when she signed the contract and took responsibility for accepting less than she should have been paid. Wanderlush. Many fans were surprised when YouTuber Kim Tai suddenly pulled out of her collaboration with Ofra Cosmetics and took Wanderlush off the shelves. What could have prompted such drastic action? Apparently, Ofra had accidentally sent Kim a less than polite text message about her that was actually meant for her pal, Nicki Tutorials. Tai was understandably furious, and even though her friendship with Nicki managed to survive, her collaboration did not. She wondered if Ofra was ever interested in collaborating with her in the first place, or if they were just trying to get in good with Nicki. Tweezerman and Huda Beauty. This collaboration might not be as dramatic as some of the others, but it was definitely disappointing to a lot of people. For months, Huda Kattan was teasing a collaboration that had fans on the edge of their seats, trying to figure out who the mysterious other makeup guru was. Some fans dreamed big and were hoping for Tarte of MAC to enter the mix, while others suggested Lancome or Charlotte Tilbury. But at the end of the day, we found out Huda was teaming up with Tweezerman. It wasn't the worst idea, it just didn't live up to the expectations many of us had based on the lead up in the announcement. What's your favorite makeup line or collaboration? Are there any you definitely don't recommend? Share your favorite picks with us and your fellow fans in the comment section below, and make sure to click subscribe for more videos from the taco. Bye for now.